What is a scam that isn't actually a scam? A few years ago, I was traveling to a city I had never been to before. I was walking down the street when a man approached me. He was wearing a suit and looked very professional. He asked me if I wanted to buy a watch. I told him I wasn't interested, but he insisted. He said it was a Rolex and that he would sell it to me for $50. I knew it was probably a fake, but I was curious. I asked him why he was selling it so cheap. He told me he had just gotten out of jail and needed money to get back on his feet. I felt bad for him, so I gave him $50 and took the watch. When I got back to my hotel, I looked at the watch more closely. It was definitely a fake, but it looked pretty good. I decided to keep it as a souvenir. A few days later, I was at the airport waiting for my flight home. I was wearing the watch when a man sitting next to me noticed it. He asked me if it was a Rolex. I told him it was, but that it was a fake. He asked me if he could see it. I handed it to him and he examined it closely. He then told me that it was actually a real Rolex and that it was worth thousands of dollars. I couldn't believe it. I had bought a real Rolex for $50 from a guy on the street.